Now to get us started, it's 1st and 10. May off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offensive line fast.
14 yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
First down throw for May. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. From the gun, it's May. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Going play action, May. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wright running out of the gun. This gets the 1st and more. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. Galloping inside the 40. And he will get this inside the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
I I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Williams from the gun. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's Ford on third. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Williams throwing on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Yes, sir.
On play action, here's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and 1. Here's May. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out.
It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's to Odunze again. And He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Gets some space around midfield. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand, not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A pickup of 17. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Handoff headed left to Benson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Packers 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Packer 1st down.
Ready from the pistol. It's right. He's off to the races. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-point lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
You heard the man, you left control of your level king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is that?
Breaks off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes it deep. He's got it deep downfield. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Offense is set. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Connects downfield. On target to Burton. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's another Bears.
To throw, Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Hits his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Looking quickly here. Here's a give inside to right. And what a hit there. She faced the press for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Crazy.
They go play action. Here's May. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10. Back to the air. It's May. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Crazy. Your son? Hey, what's up?
May now from the gun. Right through. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Williams to throw. Chased out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Now trying to run for it with Benson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, but they start holding auditions for someone who can.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Bears first down.
Now here's Williams. On the move, hit it right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Williams throwing again here on second down. He's going to push one deep down the right. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Third down, here's Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Crazy.
Here's made in the air. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Quick throw completed by May. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Fails to find his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
For the field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's got the squiver. Hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Get your money up. I get money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. We're probably just not the same roots. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. Don't have the time in the diaries. No help for the weak, but the gone.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams to throw on first. Finds a seam down the middle. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. The right side, caught by Thomas. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10 now from the 46. May off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Completes this one to Kraft. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. Throw left side, complete. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We're good.
Right again. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's May on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well you can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 30.
First down, Williams to throw. Getting out to his left. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Gets it to Rice. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
How did just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Five.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits him up. Ball is out. Ryan lost it on the hit. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning the game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I think it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way. You never, ever use an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Trying to throw for it with May. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good. First down.
First down, May. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Running behind center with Wright. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
5 yards on the play.
Ain't had a throw on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Packers.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up?
From the red zone on 1st. Hauled in left side. He dodged the tackle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. On a quick slant. It's Loveland. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
7-yard gain.
That one gains 7. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Williams. Put the body on the line for his team. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they let 1st down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Going play action. Williams. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers and today these middle linebackers just over. Safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Tried getting it to Colston Loveland. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off.
You go for it on 4th down, it's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He gets it on the design keeper. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. To throw, here's May. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Williams on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Into the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Rolling out to his left. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throws for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Again, it's Williams. Here's a screen to Benson. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion right. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Packers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. So first and 10 now from the 30. Motioning him from the slot right. The gift here to the motion man. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers put up even more points in a win. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful.
Well,
clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Third down. Here's Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43. To the air yet again. Williams shoves one away. Complete right side. Burton has it. And they get this down to the 28. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 28.
Williams from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Now Williams. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 10.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. Just a yard left to go on second down. Now here's Williams. Caught out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Here's again for Wright. Still going past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Chicago.
The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make